I wanted to share with you a little bit today about my own coming to this movement moment, if you will. Being called to come and lead this church days. Can I say that again? Days before the fire devastated our building. But one of the things that committed me to wanting to continue in this call was the way in which our church, I can say that now, our church has committed ourselves to the gospel work of not only just justice in the world, but also how we help people build up, how we help people persevere, how we help people rise. The way in which our church is particularly interested in the building up and the rising of our youth and our children, so that they might be ethical leaders, that they might be able to go out and, in the words of St. Francis of Assisi, to preach the gospel, but when necessary, use words. I love that quote. Preach the gospel at all times, and when necessary, use words. That is not so much about what we say, but how we live, how we walk, where we walk, who we walk with. That is the epitome of what it means to do gospel work. And so there are so many ways in which you can continue to support this work. There are so many ways we need support in this work. And it's not just that people decide to become a new member. That's not the only thing that is needed to join this movement, to support this work. But how are we investing? How are we stewarding the gifts that we have been given, the treasures that we have been blessed with? How are we stewarding our time? How are we stewarding and leveraging our talents, that we might be able to come up and support one another in our community? And we just want to invite you to continue to think about how are you going to be good stewards of the gifts that God has blessed us with. And make no mistake, church, our children and youth are a gift that God has blessed us with. So let us be mindful of the ways in which we are stewarding those gifts, caring for those gifts, loving those gifts, that we might continue to move forward and rise, not only in this moment, but in the moments to come. Because guess what? Our future is in the hands of our youth and our children. So join this movement. Help us rise. Help our children.